You can come into this dimension. Thank you so much for being such a beautiful, obedient guys. Please sit down. Please sit down. Any of you, are you aware of my name or anything? Anybody has ever heard? Have you heard? Where? Acha, wow, thank you so much. You may not be getting confused with that hero, no? Huh? I oftenly get a call, on Truecaller. धर्मेंद्र साहब बोल रहे हैं, हाँ जी. तो मेरा और then they start speaking Punjabi. They believe that I am that Dharmendra and मतलब I am speaking in Hindi. They speak in Punjabi. कि मेरा जो बेटा है वो बहुत टैलेंटेड है और प्लीज़ इसको मुंबई में आप काम दिला दो. तो कई बार मैं भी मजे लेता हूँ. अच्छा मतलब क्या करता है मुंडा आपका? या जी मतलब इधर नाटक वाटक में बहुत बढ़िया है. अरे मैंने कहा हीरो बनना चाहता है कैरेक्टर आर्टिस्ट. So thank you so much guys. After this is the classroom, not this one. Before LS was near नहीं that pillar number कुछ और था. Okay, so this is a new destination we have, and this is the classroom where I have produced rank 82 Nirmal. His now and that is in very first attempt. His IS Punjab cadre, presently posted Faridkot somewhere. So basically, some of you may be aware of the background of sociology. Have you gone through anything, syllabus, anything? No, I'm talking about sociology. Do you have any background? Anybody? See, sociology is one of the easiest subject we have into humanities. So let me, I will give you a very brief introduction. Okay. Actually, I was not aware of this class today. Suddenly I got a call at 12. Okay, you have a workshop there, and I was like, today Sunday is like something, I'm chilling in the morning. We have already 2-3 classes. So I started. So thank you so much. And I have the board, everything. So as I have told you, my name, this background is okay? Or you need some change? I prefer this color. I like this. It gives a very soothing. So guys, my name is Dharmendra. Oh God, why not it's black? My name is Dharmendra, and frankly I have no relation with any heroes and anyone. Okay, so never get confused with. And I'm an educator of sociology here. From last 7 years I'm associated with this organization, but during Corona I was at an academy. And presently, I'm a faculty of, you may have heard about KGS, Khan, Patna. So I'm one of the pillar of that organization of UPSC. But because I'm only there for general studies, for sociology optional, I will be here. Okay. So this is a brief introduction I have. I'm from last 2023. I'm only into sociology. Only with the new syllabus I've entered into the GS. So basically, my core area is sociology. I'm purely a sociologist, and my book, I've written a book for Tata Macro Hill also. Okay, so as personally, I have always believed that sociology is one of the easiest. Some of my family members says, sociology पढ़ाने का पैसा कौन देता है? What's there to teach? And I go, no, there are so many things to teach. अरे मुझे पता है sociology तो कोई भी पढ़ा सकता है. So obviously, though everybody cannot teach, but I firmly believe that anybody can study. Because by nature we are a sociologist. Anything is happening around you and you have your observation. That observation may be right, may be wrong, that is debatable. And in humanities, nothing is wrong. You cannot say this, suppose I believe, you say, what's wrong with dowry? I cannot say, no, you're wrong. It's a different perspective. Then someone will say, no, it's a very bad thing. So basically, one thing, if you want to take sociology, keep in mind that, and please keep it in mind, that nothing is right and wrong. That is called objectivity. Suppose you may have heard about sex workers. So don't look at it from a value thing, oh, it's a very bad thing, why that woman is doing these things. And I have met a person who is an activist who want to legalize prostitution, okay? And she said, you are also a prostitute. Now, how come? So you are also selling your services. They are also selling their services. What's wrong with it? If you can sell your services, they are also service provider of the society. You are selling your skill, what you have, and you are taking the money. What's wrong with them? And they must be legalized, they must be honored, they must be dignified. So what is the logic? Can you say, no, 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 my services are good and their services are bad? So in sociology, as you will grow, one thing you will learn, that nothing is right and wrong. Everything has many perspectives. Similarly, you look at from India's perspective, Pakistan will sound very wrong and it's a villain. You look at from their perspective, a country is fighting from last 70 years, they have also given their all blood and sweat, a lot of money, a lot of life they have. So they must have also a reason. Na? So we have to know the reason, why Pakistan is doing so much things. Nobody is idiot. Na? That's from last 70 years a country is fighting with you, they must have some reason. Na? So this is what sociology is all about, 360 degree. Okay, so I will give you may have the syllabus also. Always keep in one mind, one thing is that sociology is either first or second highest selection giving subject from last 10 years. We have a great competition with PSIR. 1 year sociology is number one, another is PSI. So both subject is giving around 10% to 11% result every year. Only variation is if sociology is 10, they are 11. If we are 10, 11, they are 10. That's it. No other subject. So here I am not to compare with any subject, but you must know that in the total selection, sociology and PSI are 20% share that they are taking. And you look at the syllabus, I can guarantee you, if you go with the PSIR and they have 26 or 23 thinkers. We have only 6. Look at chapter number 4. Can you see that? We have only 6 thinkers. And I can tell you, last 3 thinkers, you have Parsons, Merton and Mead. Can you see that? Yes. Parsons and Merton and Mead, they takes 2 days per thinker. That's it. So 6 days. So in 1 month, you look at the syllabus, I will start my classes with chapter number 4, not from chapter number 1. How we will start? We will start with chapter number 4, first paper. First paper is chapter number 4, because that is the most important topic that called sociological thinkers. Can you see that? So you have 6 thinkers: Karl Marx, Emil Durkheim, can you see that? Emil Durkheim, Max Weber, Parsons, Talcott Parsons, Merton, R.K. Merton and G.H. Mead. Now some of you must be thinking that why we have only these 6 thinkers? Because there are thousands and hundreds of thinkers we have. Why UPSC has chosen this 6? Anybody? Do you have any understanding? Why only these 6? Well, good. Again, I have told you, nothing is good and bad. No. Something more? Something more? Yeah, it's a good attempt. Little more? Yeah, I'm enjoying. I'm liking your answers. You must be thinking, why this 11 players are there? Because we have hundreds of cricket players in this country. Why only these 11? Because they have some combinations. So basically, if you look at, now I'm taking you to little sociology, okay? So those who do not have background, you will come to know why this 6. Basically, if the world is like this is a globe. If you look at the globe from this 6 thinkers' point of view, you will have a complete understanding of society, because they all 6 things completely different on everything. Once more, these 6 thinkers, they completely look at the world from different perspective. So look at, if this glass is a globe, and 6 people are looking from the different angle to this glass, do you think so anything will be left out? Is it possible? Isko 6 log gher do. Is it possible that something will be missing out of, though even the 6 people have seen this world, but this part they have missed it. Is it possible? So these 6 thinkers look at the society from completely different angles. Look at you have a Karl Marx. You must have heard the name. Karl Marx believes that every relation in the world, every relation means every, be it father-mother, be it husband-wife, be it boyfriend-girlfriend, be it teacher-student, any relation means no exceptions. In every relation, one is exploiter, another is exploited. So even right now, who is the exploiter? Who is exploiter in our relation? And who is exploiter? Yeah, she's absolutely right. Yeah, I liked it. But the question is that, can you tell me how I am exploiting you? And you have to. No, through knowledge. Right. How I am exploiting you, I want to know. Yes, it's right. In this relation also, I am exploiter, you are exploited. I am exploiting him, I am exploiter. Question is how? So then I will tell you, he says, ki just because you know few things, why you are taking money from them? Karl Marx is saying, just because you have read few books and you are taking money, is it not exploitation? Education should be given free, isn't it? So this is see, one world, I am exploiting you. Another, the same opposite of Karl Marx is Talcott Parsons. Whatever Karl Marx says, it will be opposed by Talcott Parsons. Talcott Parsons says, no, they are not exploiting. These people, to get this much knowledge in the world, they will take many years. Just because they are giving few money and imparting your knowledge with which you have acquired from so many years, this relation is based on mutual respect and mutual admiration and mutual requirement. So this is a very beautiful relation. See, same relation, one man is saying exploiting, another man is saying it's cooperation and interdependence. He will say all relation of the world is based on interdependence and cooperation. We are cooperating each other. You are taking some care of my needs, I will take care of your needs. This is all mutual. Third comes Emile Durkheim. He says, no, don't look at from cooperation or conflict or exploitation and interdependence. No, this is a purely scientific relationship. So he will introduce science into all social relationship. Now you must be thinking how science can be applied in a human relationship. Look at here the line. He says कि society is the part of the universe. Society is not far from the universe, no? We are part of the universe. So whatever rules of science which is applied on the universe, it is equally applied on the human being also. Once more, you look at the engineering, you look at biology, you look at maths. These are science. These all scientific laws are applied on the universe. He said because society and human being are also the part of the universe, so any rules, be it Newton's law, opposite attracts, same thing with the human being, isn't it? Every action will have a reaction, yes or no? Huh? If I will abuse you, you will slap me. Opposite and more powerful reaction. So he said that any relationship, it is a part of the universe. So don't look at society different from the universe. It's a part of the world. So any theory of science which is applied on physics, chemistry, bio, forest, animals, it is equally applied on the human being. Hence, apply the scientific laws on the human relation. So what he will do? He will apply scientific laws. The most independent sociologist and most, you can say, admired sociologist we have in sociology is called Max Weber. Max Weber says, no, don't do all these three. Establish sociology as a new subject. And he says, sociology is the study of social action. Only we will study social action, not from science or not exploitation and not cooperation. Only I will study your social action. See, the way this cute girl is sitting, this is a social action. Yeah, I'm enjoying. She is so relaxed. I'm enjoying. I'm standing. Look at, she's the boss. Well, please. I don't mind. Till you're studying, I don't mind anything. Some people are so attentive and then don't study and they are texting somewhere. This mobile is killing your life. Okay. So question, no, this means she's relaxed. Question is that as a sociologist, I don't have to see that whether she's exploiting or I am exploiting. It is a science or not a science. It is a cooperation or not a cooperation. Why she is studying? That's it. Sociology will study social action. Why she is doing this social action? Why you're doing that social action, why he's with a different bottle and you're with a different bottle, and why he's sitting that side, why you are sitting this side. Sociology is just a study of social action, and develop sociology from a new angle and subject. Don't imitate any other subjects. So he is the most independent sociologist we have, and in terms of time, it takes the maximum day. I take 5 days for this thinker. So this is, and you look at the UPSC questions, maximum from thinkers, 40% out of 6 questions comes from this thinker only. Okay. Then we have R.K. Merton. R.K. Merton came after Talcott Parsons. This is an American sociologist. He's called neo-functionalist. He says that look at the small things. In a simple language I am telling you, because if I will explain you neo-functionalism, then you have to understand functionalism also. But he says he rectified some of his concepts. When Talcott Parsons came in the world, he said the world is beautiful. Every relation is based on cooperation and interdependence. Is it possible? Every relation of the world, be it a beggar, be it a master, be it slaves, and any you take, every relation is based on cooperation and interdependence. Can you believe this? You can. You really believe? Then why people fights? Can you answer this? If every relation is based on cooperation and interdependence, then why people fights? Then why we have a civil war? Then why there is a fight in Manipur? What is happening in Manipur? What is interdependence and cooperation in that? Can Parsons answer that what is happening in Manipur? Yes or no? So he says, no, the world is not that beautiful. See, look at these two thinkers, I am telling you. We have two opposite walls, Karl Marx, and then we have Talcott Parsons. He says that every relation, even mother is exploiting the child. Every relation means there is conflict and exploitation. This is also, don't you think so? This is like completely exaggeration of human relation. Every relation means every relation have a fight and conflict with each other. Is it possible? A boyfriend sitting with a girlfriend in a park and Karl Marx, okay, this guy is exploiting that girl. If you look at this, in many relations, sacrifices are involved, compassions are involved, mercy, gratitude. Can you say that every individual is exploiting another individual all the time? Is it too much? And another too much is this guy. Every relation has interdependence and cooperation, irrespective of even, be it police or be it thief or anybody. So in between, third person came, he came as a mediator, and his name is R.K. Merton. R.K. Merton say, bro, chill down. You also get little moderate, that every relation is not that khatarnak. And every relation is not that beautiful. It is a mix-up of cooperation and conflict. So this is another perspective. Okay? And last one is G.H. Mead, the most beautiful thinker of the world, I can tell you. You may not be knowing that when UPSC syllabus changed, before UPSC syllabus, this changed syllabus, there was only 5 thinkers. G.H. Mead was introduced later, okay, in 2017 only. And I can tell you, after G.H. Mead, you will be mesmerized by the knowledge and the presentation of the society he is having. And you will have a very different perspective for yourself also towards the world. Actually he helps you to analyze self. Self means what do you think about yourself? Let's say, I say, you're the most beautiful girl of the world. What you will think inside? Oh my God. बेवकूफ बना रहा है ना? ये सोचोगे ना? Yes or no? अच्छा मान लोगे? Oh God. तो मैं सोचूंगा कि कितनी बेवकूफ है. तो फिर मैं सोचूंगा. Question is that कि how exactly what you think about yourself, how it emerges. Such, imagine, you look at the spiritual level, you can look at from the religious level, entire world is fighting from thousands of this, who am I? You go to any Islam or Christianity, or everybody wants to answer, who am I? This man will give you answer, how and exactly what you think about self, and that the process through you come to know about yourself. Isn't very beautiful thing to know about yourself? That is why if I say, you're the most beautiful, like many guys must be meeting you here and there, you know, and then you say, oh, I got it. How you come to know? How you come to know? If someone says anything, someone says, you're the most idiot girl of the world, then you will say, he's jealous to me. How do you know this? So everything you come to know, how exactly the process through which we develop the concept of self. Self means what I think about myself. That process you will come to know after, because when in 2017, when this thinker was introduced as thinker, so we have to study a new thinker. When I read it, and I can tell you, though I can't do this, but if you take me, I always want to start through G.H. Mead. Because we have to start in a series, you know, that Durkheim, then all. But I always say, especially girls, you're the English medium girls, I am a bilingual, I teach Hindi medium at Mukherjee Nagar, and I always say, especially those girls who come from a rural background, you know, small cities, they must study G.H. Mead so that the boys cannot fool you. And after reading, though you are already very clever, even Hindi medium girls, I always say, look at, from today onwards, you will have a very different thing. Nobody can fool you. This man teaches you what exactly, how you come to know that this dress is looking good at you. How exactly you come to know that what kind of hair style you will keep. How suddenly you go to a parlor, parlor, because we have a saloon, okay. And my saloon wala, to, he knows exactly. I give a call, and but just I sit there. From last 20 years, he's giving the same haircut. Okay, but you guys keep on changing. So basically, exactly, if someone you go to a shop, how you decide that which dress will suit you. This is all, because there are hundreds of dresses. How you choose that this I should go for? Who says that you should buy this? Nobody, na? You choose. This one is better. How? That all thing, look at this, everything you will come to know. Who will teach you? G.H. Mead. So G.H. Mead is the most wonderful thinker according to me. So this, after completing, I will start with my batch with this thinker, and after completion of these 6 thinkers, you will complete 60% of the syllabus of your paper first. 60%. Because I will tell you, look at the syllabus. Do you have syllabus? Yeah. Look at the syllabus. If you have studied chapter number 4, that all the 6 thinkers, it will take 1 month, around 28-30 classes. So it will maybe Sunday or kind of, so that. You look at chapter number 5. Can you see that? Stratification and social mobility. What is the second topic? Theories of social stratification. Look at the name of those there. You have already studied here. Okay. Now come to chapter number 7. Look at the chapter number 1. All the same thinkers. Now go chapter number 8. What is the second chapter? No, so first. Same thinkers. Now go chapter number 10. Chapter number 10. What is the first chapter? Same thinkers. So basically, if you want, can you see that? Oh God, can you see that? So wherever there are theories, you will find the same thinkers everywhere. So that means you have studied this first chapter number 4. You have a good command over chapter number 4. You will always do good in paper first. And if you do not have a good command on chapter number 4, you will always score a very poor marks in paper first. So that is why we start with paper first, because the entire first paper is the extension of chapter number 4. Okay, and if you have a very good command over theories, that means scoring 150 plus out of 250 will be always easier. I'm not saying it's a very difficult. You can score up to 170 onwards also. So what we do, first paper we always try to make sure that you guys are scoring 150 plus marks, so that second paper should not have that much, like, because second paper is little applicable one. So application have a different, people have a different perspective. But in theories, you don't need have it, just every full stop, comma, I will be teaching, I will be dictating, I will be giving you notes. You don't need to buy books also. We have all printed notes, class notes, everything. But if you do not have a good so I personally advise you that, especially because sometimes you have to attend marriages and birthdays, and when obviously you are young and you people have this, but make sure that you are not missing the class of chapter 4. After completion of chapter, though you should not miss, you need to respect your dreams. Okay, this dreams is yours, not mine. And if you're not respecting, I'm sure you must be, all boys must be 20 plus and all girls must be 16. No, मैं ये नहीं मान सकता. A girl cannot be 20. आप मेरे गले पे चाकू भी रख दोगे, मैं नहीं मानूंगा ये बात. ठीक है ना? So see, jokes apart, and this way I take my class. I'm not here, you're not something into prisoners like you have to be like this. Enjoy. Unless you're not enjoying your classes, you will never do good. So what I say is that, see, in last 20 years, we have attended many birthdays and many movies. Now at least 2-3 years, give respect to your dreams. If you're respecting, we will also respect it. Okay. So make sure that you should not miss the classes of chapter 4, because once you have an understanding of chapter number 4, sometime if you will miss chapter 5, 6, 7, 8 something, you will be able to manage it. But if you have not command on chapter number 4, you will always struggle in entire first paper. Am I able to make you understand? That chapter number, because you want to write down also, it's a very famous line that first paper is called as thinker's paper. It's a very famous line, thinker's paper. That means if you have command on thinkers, you will always have a good command over paper first. And you will be surprised. I'm not here to, because as I have told you that before Corona, 7 years I have spent in ALS, and I respect this platform. This platform has given me my name and fame, and that is why I'm in a very high package there also. But again, I'm telling you, after teaching first paper, you will never need any books, any notes, anything. Your copy will be your Bible. What I will be dictating, you will go and check from last 20 years, same questions are coming, and next 10 years, same question will be coming. Because we have that experience, कि अच्छा यहाँ पे ये question बनता है. So make sure you have a good command over paper first, because we always believe that second paper is applied one. So application people have a different understanding. But theories do not have a different understanding. Newton's theory will remain Newton's theory even after 100 years also. Isn't? But driving have a different skill. Okay, so second paper is something like a driving. Some people drives very good, some people drives really bad. But first paper is the very thing. You just go through 3 or 4 times of your notebook, and you will be able to answer all the questions very, in a best possible manner. So this is the entire crux of paper first. Just focus upon thinkers, and if you have good, so I will not be in hurry, no, I have to finish it in 26 days. Unless you will say, no, everything is fine. When you attend a party and the waiter keeps on coming and says, sir, anything more, and no, please sir, try this. No. Acha chalo. When you will say, no, I'm fine, I don't need any more classes, please spare me, and then only I will start chapter number. Yeah, I'm telling you, trust me. Teaching is my passion, it's not just my profession. Abhi to this is the first meeting, you may be apprehensive, just be with me, and after some time you will be attending only sociology classes. Okay, if your friends knows me, because it's not that once class is over and I'm just running. No, okay. Once you go, then only I go from here. Because this is my, from last 20 years, my blood, sweat, everything is into this. But question is that we also know some, passionate guys who want to really crack this exam. Okay, that do it. And remaining everything I will be telling you. See, you are the Arjunas. I am sitting on your chariot. I can tell you which direction you have to drive, where to go. But then you have to hit the bullseye. Okay. But that is equally important. The driver is not good, then you may crash your goals. Okay. So we are there. And trust me, because after so long time I'm coming to this place. So basically because see, I come from a very, very rural background. You cannot imagine. If you will look at me, when I will teach you Max Weber, remember my word, this your first day. When I will teach you Max Weber, there is a chapter. I hope some of you must be aware of Christianity. Anybody who practices Christianity here? So he must be knowing. There are two sects where they have Catholic and Protestants. So basically, one of the theory of Max Weber is Protestant ethics. We teach Protestant ethics. So after studying Protestant ethics, you will have a different understanding about yourself also. That you're sitting here is not merely your, hard work and all. Something God has destined you, and that's why you're sitting here. Imagine in this country, average age of girls' marriage is 16. Only 16. I hope you know it. At the age of 16, most of the girls get married. In the age of 20, you girls are sitting here. Why? 19. Not 16. You're 19. I can't believe. See, whatever you say, I will not consider beyond 16. Now tell me that in the age of 19, why you girls are studying? God do not want you to go and cook in the kitchen. He has planned something big for you. And that is why He has created all the atmosphere. He has chosen a particular kind of parents. They have chosen some certain kind of mindset and everything. That's why you're sitting here. Because God always choose two types of people. Those who will die as a mediocre struggler, and those who will die doing something great in the world. God chooses those to make big things. They give different climate, different environment, different family, different kind of challenges. And those who have to die as a mediocre, they create a different world for them. So I am here because I really believe in Protestantism. I am a practicing Protestant, I always say. I am born Hindu, practicing Protestant. You may have heard work is worship. There's not a Hindu's line. You may not be knowing. This line comes from Protestantism. So you're studying 2 hours means you have worship 2 hours. You are going to church or mosque or temple for 5 minutes. That means you have wasted the time at 5 minutes, for 5 minutes. So we all are here because God has planned something bigger for us. And that is why we are. Otherwise, look at the same. You have a restaurant nearby and someone is waiter. They're also like us. Why he's a waiter and why you are aspiring to be an IS? Because God has 2 plans for 2 people. Got my point? So if you will look at my background, then only you will come to know that why I am respecting your dream so much. Because someone has inspired me. Otherwise, I would have been easily a farmer or maybe a cattle rearer somewhere in the Bihar. I am the first person from my village who came here to study. Because you must have seen the Bihar people comes and they come for the mediocre jobs like 10 to 12,000. So when I come here for study, my villagers says, no, he has gone to earn money, but his father want him to get married, for a better dowry. So he's saying that he has gone for studies. Why I am the only person who was sent for studies at Delhi? Because God wanted me to do something bigger and better. So you guys are sitting here because it's a God's will. And as a teacher, my job is to respect God's will. If I will do anything wrong with you, God will punish me. This is what Protestantism says. So as a teacher, it is very, very important that we should give the bestest possible anything you want. It's not saying mainly guidance. I have to check your answers also. When you are down, I have to motivate you also. When you are not studying, I have to scold you also. क्यों नहीं आया था सर? वो चाचा आ गए थे, चाचा आ गए थे, चाचा का काम ही चला रहा। 1000 चाचा है हम लोग के लाइफ में, फोन ही मत उठा। So we have to keep on saying this. Okay, so what I want to say is that, but then everything starts with you have to respect your dreams. Okay, so first paper is completely theoretical and everything depends upon us. And one thing, my teaching style is very different. I teach in 3 tier. Okay, those who are not aware of me, first, I will say how I will teach you. My first 3 layer, I always say 3 layer study. First, put your pen down and listen to me. I will write a name of a theory, and that is the open session. I will keep on telling you, I will explain you, and you have to keep on crisscross questions, whatever you want. Every word, everything. Then a point will come, then I will say, anything more? You will say, no, I got it. Everything? Yes. Then second layer is, I will dictate you and you have to write every full stop, comma. Second thing is dictation. First is explanation. Second is dictation. And third layer is, again, we will take some of the questions from the same topic, okay, and we will here discuss, and if you have got it, then you have to either here write or you have to write at home and you have to bring it tomorrow. So this way, because I do not believe, because GS is such a vast paper that if I will give you a lot of homework, a lot of books and this, then the entire your time will be get involved into subject. So what we do is that just you need to go through the copy once or twice, and remaining everything will be done here, so that you can get a spare time to give it to your GS. Got my point? So this is the way, 3 tier. First I will explain you, then I will dictate you, and third I will pick some of the questions from there. We will discuss, we will try to write it here. Most important part from your part is that the explanation is my part. यार तुम जब तक नहीं समझोगे मैं समझाता रहूँगा. Neither I am in hurry and I am sure you are not also in hurry. Are you hurry? कि नहीं बस हो गया अब छोड़ो नहीं समझना है यार तुम समझना चाहते हो. If you want to understand, I am here to make you understand. Then why we are in hurry? She may get in once, you may be twice, she may be thrice. No problem. Same thing will happen in the next theory. She will understand in the first way, you will be in the third way. Okay, no problem. Because as educator, we are very patient. We understand you come from a different background. If I am teaching caste system, those who come from the northeast region, they get little difficulty. But when I will teach you tribal and ethnic conflicts, they will be get better than you. So because all people have a different background. When I will teach something very urbanizations and all those who comes from Delhi, Mumbai, they understand easily. When I will teach you rural development, those who are not from rural, they will get little more time. So because we come from a very diverse background, and that as a teacher we understand this. Your responsibility, and now same people all take the same classes, why they have a different results? Anybody? Why you have a different result? Same teacher, same notes, same everything. Why different? That too I will make you, I will make you everybody equally understand. आपने वो पैर नीचे करके अच्छा नहीं किया. हाँ? अब लग रहा है कि आप बहुत सीरियस हो गए हो. पहले ठीक थे. राजा बाबू फिल्म देखी है? नहीं, अपने राजा बाबू फिल्म देखी है? तो क्या देखा लाइफ में? आप जाना नेवर. One movie you must watch, Raja Babu. Govinda and Karishma Kapoor. Govinda was a hero. You may have heard the name Govinda. So where are you from? Raja Babu. तो आप राजा बाबू अब इस क्लास के राजा बाबू आप ही रहोगे. आप जब आओगे फिर क्लास शुरू होगी. आप पहले चाय वाय पी लोगे. I had a guy from Northeast. Okay, so his name is Bernard. So he used to claim that he was the son of a chieftain. His father was a headman of the village. So his entire attitude was like a king. Okay, he always used to come 5 minutes late, and first thing he will say, and he will get into, he will sit, he will take his coke out and water and everything first, then copy. And then I will say, okay, so let's start. Sir, wait for 5 minutes. Let me settle down. So I always say, okay, chieftain. Okay, so only difference was how many answers you practice at home. That makes all the difference. Always remember, wherever, whatsoever you are studying, in whichsoever coaching you are studying, one thing if you are not doing at home and you will regret after few, maybe next year, you will find that she got selected, he got selected, and I have, just 5, 10, 20 numbers only. So make sure that in first paper, minimum you have to practice 100 answers. Just you do. This is your thing that we, as a teacher, we can't do. So always keep in mind that you have to practice 100 answers. And if you do this, I can tell you nobody can stop you getting 150 plus marks in your paper first. Nobody can stop. You obviously, who will? लिखोगे तभी तो करूँगा. Okay, and I'm telling you, you're sounding like, I will do it. You're thinking inside, you will never do it. Only 5% students do this, because this is something, creativity is not easy. You will have the copy in front of you, you will have the notes in front of you, but your pen will say, run away. You know why? Do you know why? Because from last many years, only you are working with your thumbs. You have stopped this habit. Either people are doing this, laptops, or doing this all the time. So now you have a habit of doing this, or you are doing this. Now you have to change your habit of picking this pen like this, isn't it? And it makes you difficult. And then your hand will inform your mind, छोड़ना, बाद में लिख लेंगे. And then you are out of the competition. After maybe 2 years, 3 years, you will regret only one thing which that guy was doing and I was not doing, and he's in at Lavasana and I'm not there. So only one thing, pray to God that please and force yourself. See, nothing comes easy. You have to force yourself. Likhna hai. One answer a day if you are writing, I can tell you after 2 years you will be there. One answer irrespective of today you have attended a class, you have not attended, because one answer takes 10 minutes. Initially it will take 20 minutes. And this 10 minutes you do, and that will take you, a league apart from all your competitors. But this is one thing students, they don't do, because they love carrying the bag, coming to the class, having a coffee. They do everything except this. And that will take you out of the league. And then you will regret after some time when you will realize where you are missing, and you are missing that you have not practiced your answer. Because examiner will give you marks what you write. Many people you will find that they knows everything, but they're not able to produce it. So only one thing I request you, if you really seriously, you respect your dream, you really want to be an IAS, then please one answer a day, not only in sociology, any subject. Because once you come to know how to write a good answer in one subject, automatically it gets transferred to another subject. You must have seen that some bowlers become batsmen over the period. That once you are bowling, you are reading the psychology of a batsman, you become a Ravi Shastri, you must have heard. Ravindra Jadeja, you must have heard. Huh? You must have heard many. He was a bowler and later he became a big batsman. This because when you're reading all the time the mind of a batsman, you start thinking like a batsman. Okay, so answer one a day and it will certainly make you an IAS after 2 years, I can tell you. This one thing never miss. And just make it after dinner I have to write one answer, after lunch I have to write. Here, when teacher has not arrived, write here answer. Take it casually, don't, serious plan and have some cigarettes and some coffee, you don't need that. Take it casually. अरे 5 मिनट पहले पहुंच जाते हैं, तब तक आएगा लिख लेते हैं पीछे बैठ के. You do it and you will see the miracle of answer writing. 20-30 answers you will write in a very bad phase. After 20, first 20-30 answer when you will read now, you will, start crying also. Oh my God, I read so bad. But after 20-30, it's like a handwriting practice. And after 20-30 answer, slowly and gradually you start getting the size and shape of the answer. And after 50 plus answers, you will be, it's like a smooth, highway practice. So this one thing I really want to request you, never miss it. If you really want to be, otherwise you will pay money, you will give your time and everything, but it will be a big waste. You will qualify your prelims, you will never qualify your mains. So this is the first paper's strategy. Any question from first paper? Any doubt? Any question? Please look at the syllabus. Anything you want to know? Anything you want to know from paper first? As I said, first paper is a thinker's paper. You look at the entire first paper is thinkers. And same thinkers. Somewhere some, side heroes will keep on arriving as a critics and all. But main theories will be only these 6 everywhere. Fine. Now take the syllabus of paper 2. Paper 2nd. Again I am telling you, here you need to be a good driver. Here the role of teacher will be little lesser. Because I want to tell you why. That doesn't mean we will not teach you. I will teach you. What happened? Uska na fan blade upar kar do, I guess. Na? You want it's coming directly to you. You want off or you want to on? Wait, now uska blade. Now look at the second paper. See, I am the person. First paper I have completely told you about the shape and size of the car. This is called handle, this is clutch, and you will write, okay, steering is right side, gear is back side and all. Second paper is something, now you drive it. So here in the driving, you have a why, because in second paper, they ask 2 types of question. Listen very carefully, okay? Because in second paper, you don't need to study. Second paper, either you know or you don't know. It's completely applied one, I am telling you. In every question, there will be 2 words in paper 2. First, what do you think? What is the question? What do? And do you think so? On anything, 2 people think similar? Pakka? And second, never. In humanities, I will say, how many of you all believe that this phone is a good phone? You will have a different opinion. Sir, according to cost, I don't think so, it is justifying. Someone may say, no, according to cost, it is better than iPhone. Someone may be, अरे sir, इतना ये सारे features तो 10,000 के phone में भी होता है. Don't think so if I will keep this phone in between you and you will end up fighting with each other. Yes or no? Because in humanities, you will never have an anonymous opinion on anything. So examiner want to know what exactly you think. Second, and second will be in your opinion. Second will be same opinion. Now look at, when the word is you and your, what is the role of a teacher here? Examiner will read your answer and he wants exactly, what's your name? Yeah? Lapang. L? N. Napang. Wow, it's so easy. And you? Arey wow. See, so basically when examiner will read your answer, he wants to know the opinion of Sneha and Napang. And anywhere if he is not satisfied, after reading the answer, he will not be conclude that, okay, I am not coming to know what exactly Neha is thinking. Let's say, after all the laws, legislations and government's effort, I have a question. Why India is not able to control communalism? According to you, what are the reasons? Question is, according to that after laws, legislations, police and all the government efforts, India is not able to control communalism. What do you think? What is the reason? Now, my question is not this. Now he wants to know what Sneha has observed or what Napang has observed. Where something is missing. Here the books are not going to help you. He will see whether have you observed something that where exactly government and these legal forces are lacking. And if you, let's say, after AFSPA and this and that, government is not able to handle the civil war of Manipur. What are the reasons? And now, if you have not observed this case, closely, you will always end up writing the, bookish things, which is in the notes of everybody. You come from which place? You? Yeah. You tell me. Here you convince someone that you have a better understanding of Manipur than you. What is the reason where government is missing? Where government has lagged? No, no. Manipur is having some problem. Why government is not able to handle it? Where it is lacking? Here I want to know his own understanding rather than the bookish things. Because in books everybody knows ethnic conflicts, Methi versus cookies and Nagas, reservations, everybody knows. As a Manipuri, can you say something which we exactly don't know? If I use a word, my opinion, I personally believe that be it central government or state government is not able to develop the trust among the people that whatever the measures they are taking for them. It's my understanding. Government goes among the people and people thinks, okay, they are coming with some malified intention carried by either the dominant mythic community or maybe central forces. So what I believe is that in second paper, they will be minutely trying to understand whether this guy is having his own understanding of Indian society or not. And if you will throw your bookish knowledge, you will be severely punished. So in second paper, we never suggest anybody to go through many books. We never suggest any book. You discuss with me. I am here. But try to develop your own opinion. You got my point? More you are developing your opinion, examiner if he is satisfied that yes, this girl or guy is having his own opinion on the issues and opinion is quite rational, logical and applicable, he will give you very good marks. And if he is convinced that he is just texting, text Google and all kind of, you will get, so you may score less than 100 marks also in paper first. So always try to score 100 plus in paper second, 150 plus somewhere. So somewhere 270, 75, around 300 marks. Your aim should be not less than 250. ठीक है ना? And you more go near to 300 marks because this subject will automatically give you 60-70% marks in your essay. And I can tell you, don't need to attend any essay classes anywhere, don't need to go, because one topic will be certainly there from your paper second in your essay. And because you already have better knowledge and you have the matter and then facts and figures, you will always do better. So here also you will get something 20-30 marks extra than other subjects. So that will contribute a lot. And interview 30%, 40% question will be on the social issues. If you come from Manipur, 30-40% question will be from Manipur social issues. Similarly with everybody. So basically second paper, we never suggest any book. We try to discuss with you, come on, what do you think? So in second paper, you will find different thing. In second paper, first I will take your opinion and then I will keep on rectifying it rather than in the first paper, I will dictate you. So in second paper, you will be the driver and I will be your assistant. In first paper, I will be the driver, I will be teaching you, and I want you to know what exactly I am saying and writing. You have to produce that in the exam. But in second paper, I will ask, okay, what do you think? Why villages are not developing? Why there are so many slums? What do you think? So where government is like? And you will say, sir, I think this. And then I will suggest you, no, you do this. And I will keep on rectifying. And after a few classes, you will come to know how to shape your own opinion. But in second paper, one thing, especially, sorry guys, those who are from Northeast, I have oftenly seen that you guys are more into text. Getting? So especially my experience is that North Indian guys, they do very good in second paper, and Northeastern guys, they do very good in first paper. Okay, because obviously you come from a different background. Most of the questions come from, South India, North India, Central India, rural development kind of question. So this is what the entire, understanding of all the two papers. Second paper will be like an essay. All the time you will finding there's nothing theories. You will find, ye to mujhe pehle se pata hai. Okay, first paper is theory, second paper is application. Our teaching method will be, so you will always end up with one thing, once you will complete your syllabus, you will find, first paper zyada acha padhata tha. Because in second paper, I will force you to give the opinion, and just I will make little corrections. So you will never find my, teaching skill into the second paper. मतलब मैंने सब पढ़ा दिया, तुमको लगा नहीं यार फर्स्ट पेपर ज़्यादा अच्छा हुआ, बिकॉज फर्स्ट पेपर इज थियरी, यू विल कम टू नो माई नॉलेज, यू विल कम टू नो माई हाउ आई एम थ्रोइंग. इन सेकेंड पेपर, वाई रूरल डेवलपमेंट हैज़ फेल्ड इन इंडिया. So most of the things, so you already know corruptions and political will lacking political will, this, that, caste system. So what I am offering something new. I am offering how to produce it in an organized way. So in second paper, oftenly people say, I always used to score more marks in second paper. And people always say that he teach first paper well. Because in first paper, we have a lot of liberty to explain, you know. In second paper, we do not have. So total, I will take around 110 classes total, where it will be 70 classes will be on first paper, around, I am telling you around, depend upon how much you are also responding, first paper, and 40 to 50 classes on paper 2. This will be the total length of the syllabus. Okay, so I am not very sure that whether they will be offering 6 days class or 5 days a class. So accordingly, you can count the month also. So how much month it will take, because you can count in Saturday, Sunday, holidays and all. So around it will take 6 months, probably little less than 6 months. 6 month में कितना day होता है? 180 days? नहीं, so 5+ month, I guess 5+ months somewhere, and 2 hours classes will be there, and I'm not sure whether it will be 5 or 6 days. When we are starting our class, they will, I hope you have the numbers, and I think from next week probably. Have they informed when we are starting the class? I was not aware of anything. Today, just at 12 o'clock, I got a call that you have a workshop at 4 o'clock. I was sleeping. Sunday is the time you get to sleep. So anything you want to know, you want to know some basic books also? We don't suggest, but for any reasons, if you are not able to attend classes, so okay. So there are few standard books. Please write down. First, so everybody studies NCERT 11-12 books, NCERT 11-12, these are the basic books you should have. Second book is for thinkers. So thinkers, if your English is good, then you can go for Levi-Strauss. If your English is good, if your English is like me, North Indian, I'm a North Indian. So North Indians have a different English also, okay? Don't you find little different than yours English? No. Is it a compliment or a joking? Because see, I come from a rural background, so you don't know, because out of practice now I have improved it also. Otherwise, first I used to think in Bhojpuri, then Hindi, then converting into English. Okay. So look at the processor is very fast, na? Thinking in, everybody thinks in their mother tongue. So that's my Bhojpuri. Okay, lagao lipstick. वही बात है ना. Some Biharis becomes Harrys here. Those who are very modern Bihari, we call them Harrys. So she's Harrys, we are Biharis. Okay. So basically, Levi-Strauss, if your English is good, and if your English is like okay, then go for IGNOU, graduation thinkers. IGNOU graduation. And one more book you must buy, and you can get it photostat also. If you have money, go for the new book, because new books are always new book. And if you're like, you don't want to spend a lot of money, then you can get the photostat book. One, Harlambus and Holborn. Harlambus and Holborn. Or Anthony Giddens, anyone. This book will come around 900, this will come around 700. So you can get it photostat also, but buy yaar, itna kharch kar rahe ho. Anthony Giddens. Are you able to see? Acha is there. Okay. Harlambus, Holborn, or see, you will when you will go to a bookshop, he will offer you Harlambus and Hild also. That is in 300 rupees. No, Harlambus and Holborn, blue color. Some stones are layered, in hierarchy. That is the Holborn, because Harlambus is having 2 books: Harlambus and Hild, and Harlambus and Holborn. You have to buy Holborn, okay, or Anthony Giddens. Okay, a thick book. these books are for those who are not able to attend classes. If you are attending the classes, everything will be given by us. You don't need to buy anything, just buy NCERT. If attending the classes, only NCERT. If you are not able to attend the classes, then some, because either you have to take the coaching or you have to go for the self-study. Kuch to karoge na? Okay, so you can do any of the thing. For second paper, no books. Why I am telling you? See, I am not joking. Look at the syllabus of the second paper. Look at. It is a basically combination of all the subjects. You have to study history, political science, polity, and geography, everything. So if you will start suggesting you books, at least you have to, you go to any coaching. I am telling you one more thing. First paper notes, I was able to make it in 6 months. And second paper notes, I made it in 5 to 6 years. And most of the coaching today even, they do not offer the notes of second paper. You go and try. Because second paper, look at the syllabus, it is the, entire humanity is there. So what we do, later I realized how many books the students will study. So what we do, it took many months, it took many years for me to make the notes of second paper. So that is why we say no books. So but if you want to do some basic books, one is NCERT 11th, 12th, NCERT, you are already buying, and one more book, Ram Ahuja Indian Society. But this all book will, cover only 10% of the syllabus. So in any case, for any reason, if you are not able to attend classes here, someone will be attending. If you have a good relation, you can take the notes from him. So second paper, it's very difficult to, I have to make you write 20-30 books on this topic. Anthropology books for tribes. Look at the first chapter. It is sociology. Look at the syllabus. Paper 2. Read. Look at it. Can you see that? Look at first chapter is sociology. Second and third chapter is history. Look at impact of colonial rule on India. Then you have to read the history books. Let me take them. Third is social structure. Can you see that? Here sociology, then tribal communities India. I teach this topic from books of anthropology. Okay, then come to know social classes in India from Ram Ahuja. I can tell you the sources from where we teach. Social classes in India from Ram Ahuja. Take the next. अरे गुरु, अच्छा, कहाँ गया? Okay. Next is system of kinship in India. Can you see that? Next is kinship in India from sociology. Religion and society from philosophy. Okay. Social changes, vision, that is from economics. Look at rural and agrarian transformation from public administration. Industrialization and urbanization, geography. Can you see that? Politics in India, PSIR. Next is social movements in modern India, history. Okay, population dynamics, geography. System of kinship, sociology and anthropology. Can you see that? And social changes in modern India, that is from sociology. So this much books you need to study. So that is why we suggest don't buy any book, only buy these 3 books. ये भी नहीं खरीदो. Just buy these 3 books. Yeah. One NCERT and any. Just 2 books you should have and buy NCERT. That's good enough. Because everything, if you will do your own, what I will be doing then? Then why you are paying this much time and money to this institute? So depend upon your teacher. I will always suggest just only one thing you do, write answers, leave everything on your teacher. I am telling you. If you are sincere, because see, the way you want to qualify this exam, your teachers also want results, because our name and fame is not individual. If you give result and we get the name and fame. Okay, if you don't give the result and after next batch the things are over. So we also want result, we give really very sincere effort on you, but unless you are not doing, our efforts will be waste. Someone's English will be good, someone's bad. Okay, after some time, after 6 months, everything will be fine. Anything you want to learn, you give 6 months to anything and you will be a master of it. Yes or no? Anybody who plays some music instrument here? Anybody? What? Acha, and you? I don't know. Every Northeastern guy, they know two things: guitar and football. Everybody. They're a very good footballer. Bernard and I, at 2 a.m. we text on mobile. Like, he's also Real Madrid fan. I'm also Real Madrid fan. And matches start from 12:30 onward. 12:30 a.m. most of the Spanish matches start. So he texts, "Sir, I think Asensio should be replaced." Okay. So we discuss at 2 o'clock. Still we are friends. So basically, I am sure how many months it took to learn this in a proper way? 1 year. So similarly, obviously you are going to appear this exam in 2024. 1 year, so if you can learn guitar with so many wires and all, so why can't you learn writing something good which you know from the childhood? Only you need some practice, and we will encourage you. Some of the answers will be bad, don't feel bad, because obviously I have to be critical. Yaar, ye kyun likha? And yaar, main acha nahi likh raha hu. Similarly, I am sure initially your teacher must have scolded, yeah, no, don't play like that. Give yourself, have some patience, give some time to your teacher to work on you, and I'm sure after 6 months, 7, 8 months, you will find the change in yourself. Just so, this is from my end. Anything you want to know, please feel free to ask. Anything means anything, except my age. This is not allowed. Yeah. Anything you want to know? Any? Yeah, sure. See, basically Nitin Sangwan book is a guide. This guy who qualified, he's right now, he's DC Malda right now, Nitin Sangwan. So basically he converted his own notes into a book. So basically it's the notes, okay. So notes are always studied. Don't consider it as a book. Consider it as a notes. And unless you do not have a very broader understanding of the things, it is a very thick, very, cylindrical understanding of the. If the 2 questions and 3 questions will be merged together, you will not be able to answer from that book. Okay. That book will sound easy, but for qualifying UPSC, you need to have a very broader understanding of the subject. So that one book is not enough. That book is read when, when 10 days left in the exam, they just go through once, so I will not suggest you, at least at the beginning. Once you are having mains and 15 days before you have to study something, then you can go through it. Consider it as a notes. Anything more? Real Madrid fan, come on. Huh? So why they are not able to win Spanish league this time? What are the reasons? Huh? Missing Ronaldo? Benzema is olding. Huh? He's getting old. So do not have a good striker, I guess. Huh? So Mbappe is coming, isn't? Bellingham, no. And then Mbappe is also. So this time Champions League also and Spanish League also. Anything more? Anything more? No, we are football. We have a different friendship. Now he's my friend. Anything more you want to know, guys? Anything? See, I have driven for 1 hour. So please feel that no questions are left unanswered here. Anything you want to know regarding UPSC, anything you want to know. Because your time and, yeah. That too we will be doing. Let's say suppose you are appearing in 2026, let's say, because someone says maybe also, no, some people start doing graduation also. So what you do is that we always suggest that 2 days, 3 days before the exam, because we give everything very updated. But maybe just say abhi just in Delhi has facing flood and all, and urbanization, slums and problems from slums. Those guys who will be like, let's say suppose you are appearing in mains, let's say October, and you are mentioning this incident of Delhi also, because you remember few years back Chennai had a big flood. So basically that you don't need to put it, separately. Already you are studying current affair. You should have this, as I said that the second paper is all about the application. This is your, smartness, that you are mentioning Delhi flood also. And some people will be writing the same thing what is mentioned in their copy, that is maybe 2020. Now every smartness depend upon sociology students, that how much thing you are mentioning after post-corona. And again I am telling you, most of the post-corona things you will not find in the books. Because obviously one book comes after 2-3 years of writing, then publication, then distributions and all. So your smartness is that, be it your GS, be it your sociology. Anything you're writing in paper 2, mention something post-corona. And just you write 2-3 words post-corona, and you will get the marks. This is your, second paper needs some street smartness. I'm telling you, in second paper you don't need books. Trust me, you give me any question and I will write better than anybody, irrespective of I have studied or not. So second paper needs some street smartness. I don't want second paper, like bookish students never do good in second paper. Just remember one word, that anything you're writing in paper 2, not 1. They are asking the questions of paper first during Karl Marx, what happened after Industrial Revolution, and you're writing post-corona. Ye kya hai? In second paper, be it rural development, be it urban problem, anything your second paper writing, unless it is not from the movements and all, mention a word post-corona. 1 or 2 lines in every answer, you'll find 10-15 marks different than your other fellows. This is street smartness. I will teach you. It's not a rocket science. But then you need to be smart, receptive. And the rest is mine. 20 years I'm teaching, from last 20 years. I don't think so anything is left in which we nahi bachta hai. Anything more? Harry, come on. Sneha, Harry. Huh? ठीक है? Anything more? Fine? They all will see. I was knowing that I have a workshop at 4 o'clock. Remaining nothing I know, but I guess I'm calling someone. Okay, so may I go now? Please, in the school video store, may I go to? So please give me order so that I can go.
It's like we are excluded.
You are the boss. Okay, guys, just come, chill. Okay, give me your 6 months and certainly come with a very open, receptive mind. And remaining everything is, job of the teacher. You don't just one answer you have to write. Remaining everything means everything will be done by me, except answer writing practice. I will encourage you, but I cannot force you to write. And this is not a child that, come on, stand on the bench, you have not written. That's not possible. You need to be self-motivated. Done? So thank you so much for patient listening, and really enjoyed this session. And this is my, ancient abode. Yeah, because during Corona, I was so much into, I was not wearing this. Now I cannot read anything without this. Okay, because this an academy and sitting in front of computers and all, and still I'm taking online classes with this all the time. So after seeing so many students, I'm so emotional today. Because from last many years I'm just seeing only cameras and I have to smile in front of cameras, and I have to, hi guys, good morning, hope you all are good. So this is my 4 years. So after seeing so many faces with the different smiles and different reaction, I'm happy. And then I have met a Real Madrid fan also. Okay, so thank you guys so much. Then someone will come and they will explain you when the classes and all will start. Thank you so much. Thank you guys. See you. Bye. Oi.